Good morning, friends. It's Bob again, and I'm taking us on a little bit of a journey on understanding the why behind house churches and why they're so important and why we're giving so much attention and investment in house churches. Really important. The biggest deal is it is the most effective way to help people become like Jesus, and that's what disciples are aiming at. That we are aiming at becoming like the Master. We do so in small communities much better than we do in this sort of teaching environment where you have a large group of people and a monologue coming from the front and a few people that are basically deploying their gifts at that point in time. Now there's real value in that, but it is not the most effective way for us to become true disciples, true followers of Christ. Plus, it's not nearly as satisfying, honestly. You can be inspired on Sunday morning, but it is in this small community, this committed community that we share that actually is church. It's not just a small group, it's not just a small community, it's actually church. It is a gathering of the saints, a community of disciples, that when we do that, we have a chance to actually connect to others in a way that we've been designed by God to connect. Yes, that's right. You were designed by God to connect. I want to explore that with you a little bit here this morning. Now, when we say designed by God to connect, I don't just mean that you have this sort of feel-good feeling, although I think that when you truly connect with people that you do feel good, but you have actually in a smaller community, in a house church, the ability to experience people and to be known, to let down your guard. And honestly, if we don't let down our guard and actually just allow others in our lives, what we end up doing is we change things on the outside, but the inside of us never really is processed. It's never really accessible to actually change. And so what ends up happening is, because we will avoid it because of fear, because of all kinds of different reasons, that we'll avoid having those deep and connected relationships, even though everyone is craving them in some way, shape, or form, that we're craving those relationships that are deep and lasting and where we can truly be ourselves, guards down, transparent. I'm weak. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I don't know how to navigate this. I've been broken all to heck, but I'm not right now. But I can be with you when you're broken all to heck. I can connect. We can share stories. We can share life. We can be connected. Now, I believe that most of us, I'm going to say even all of us, have experienced this at one point in time or another. And in that time of attachment, of connection with others, you had a particular set of senses. If you put yourself in that moment for just a short second, you'll realize, wait a minute, I could smell the smells. I can feel the feelings. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be connected. Now, it might be something super infrequent, but it is that reality that God has actually created you and I for, and that we experience in community with others. And so we call those people family because we experience this familyness, this interconnectedness, this love, this joy. Because in that kind of a situation, you have people that are reflecting back to you their delight in you, that they love you, and when you see that, you feel the sense of real value that you have from God, but you need it reflected to you through others. Impossible to get this by yourself. It's not the design. God has actually designed us to experience this in community with others. And so, like I said before, that in one of the ways that God feels most loved by us is when we love others well, that loving others well is loving God well to Him. And He knows that when you start doing that, you start changing to become like His Son. More than that, if there is anything more than that, what I would say is also that this is so satisfying. It's so deeply satisfying, and that when you connect with others deeply, it changes you. It is the ground for growth. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing house churches, is because God has us built for connectivity, for connection with others. And we have got to find ways that we can actually grow together deeply, where we're deeply connected, where extracting yourself from this group of people would just be horrendous because you are so deeply connected. Thanks so much for joining me. Join a house church. Go to our website. Look at the different house churches that are around there. If you've got to experiment to find one that you feel like that this is a good fit for you, do that. But join a house church. Join one. Don't attend a house church. That's not how family is. You don't attend a family. You are part of a family. Join a house church. Do it today. God bless you. I love you.